Most soundbars promise cinema sound, then quietly turn your living room into a louder television. I dug through these Dolby Atmos models looking for the ones that actually change movie night, game night, and lazy Sunday music sessions. Some surprised me, some felt overhyped, but these are the 7 worth knowing. All the links are in the description so you can check out the current prices. Let's dive in. Number 7. JBL 300 MK2. This one feels like the soundbar you buy when you want a cleaner living room but refuse to accept tiny, polite sound. The JBL 300 MK2 does not use a separate subwoofer, yet it still has that thick, punchy weight that makes action scenes feel less flat. The fun part is how wide it gets. With Multibeam 3.0, the sound does not just sit under the television, it stretches outward, like the walls got pushed back a little. During a chase scene, you can actually feel movement sweeping across the room. Dialogue is a real strength too. Pure Voice 2.0 keeps voices from getting buried, especially in those annoyingly quiet scenes where everyone whispers like secrets are currency. The criticism? Bass lovers may still miss a dedicated subwoofer, but for apartments, smaller rooms, or people who hate extra boxes and cables, this is a very easy soundbar to live with. Tap the link in the description to check it out. Number 6. Samsung Q600F. There is a very specific person who will love this one. Someone with a Samsung television who wants everything to just cooperate. The Samsung Q600F feels designed for that calm, no-drama living room upgrade where you plug it in and suddenly wonder why you tolerated thin television speakers for so long. Its dedicated subwoofer gives movie nights a more grounded feeling. Explosions have body, sports crowds feel more alive, and game sound effects land with more confidence. It does not feel delicate, it feels useful. Here is the part that matters more than the spec sheet. With compatible Samsung televisions, Q Symphony makes the soundbar and television work together instead of competing. It gives the whole room a fuller, more connected feel. Adaptive sound is also great for everyday watching. News, sitcoms, sports, late-night shows, all of it feels easier to follow. The drawback is simple. Outside the Samsung ecosystem, it loses a little of its magic. Check out the link in the description to see more. Number 5. Bose 1100. Small soundbars can sometimes feel like they are apologizing for existing. This one does not. The Bose 1100 has that classic Bose trick where it looks modest on the cabinet, then suddenly throws sound into the room with surprising confidence. The first thing I noticed was not loudness, it was space. True space helps ordinary stereo and surround content feel bigger, so even older shows gain a little atmosphere. It is the kind of upgrade that sneaks up on you. One minute you are watching casually, the next you realize rain sounds like it is floating beyond the screen. The artificial intelligence dialogue mode is the practical hero here. It keeps voices crisp without making the rest of the scene feel thin or weirdly processed. It is not the soundbar for someone chasing chest-rattling bass straight out of the box. You may want extra Bose gear for that. But for elegance, clarity, and compact immersion, it feels beautifully polished. If you liked it, check it out by clicking the link in the description. Number 4. Ultimea Skywave F40. This is where the countdown starts feeling more like a real home theater system than just a better television speaker. The Ultimea Skywave F40 gives you a soundbar, rear surround speakers, up-firing drivers, and a subwoofer, so the experience immediately feels more physical. Put on a storm scene and the room has shape. Thunder rolls, rain lifts upward, and background effects stop feeling glued to the screen. I like that this system gives you more places for sound to come from. Rear speakers make a huge difference during games and action movies because footsteps, vehicles, and crowd noise can actually sit behind you instead of pretending to. The app control is also impressive. You can adjust levels and tune the sound instead of being stuck with one personality forever. It is not the cleanest setup because extra speakers mean extra placement decisions. But if you want a more dramatic Atmos bubble without going full custom theater, this one is exciting. I've left the link in the description. Number 3. Klipsch Flexus. You can hear the personality in this one. The Klipsch Flexus does not chase that soft, overly smooth sound some bars go for. It has a more energetic, forward character, like it wants movie night to have teeth. The partnership with Onkyo gives it a reassuring sense of seriousness, but the real charm is the way it handles voices and impact. The center channel has that Klipsch clarity, so tense dialogue scenes feel sharp and present. Nobody is mumbling into the furniture. I had a moment with this kind of sound during a thriller scene where the room went quiet, then one door slam hit harder than expected. Not just loud, startling. The kind of sound that makes someone on the couch look over and laugh. Built-in bass is impressive too, especially if you do not want a subwoofer sitting in the corner. Still, deep bass obsessives may want expandability later. As a starting point, though, it feels powerful and mature. For more opinions, see the link below. Number 2. Ultimea Aura A60. The big appeal here is surround sound that actually surrounds you. The Ultimea Aura A60 uses multiple speakers to create a much more enveloping setup than a simple bar can manage, and that changes the whole rhythm of watching at home. Put on a big fantasy film or a racing game and suddenly the room has edges. Sounds arrive from places you are not staring at. That makes scenes feel less like they are being shown to you and more like they are happening around you. The wired subwoofer adds welcome weight without becoming messy or bloated. Bass MX gives action scenes that satisfying thump, while the main channels keep dialogue from disappearing under the excitement. It is not ideal for someone who wants the cleanest possible single-piece setup. There are speakers to place and wires to manage. But for people who want a more complete theater feeling without going fully custom, this is a seriously engaging choice. Did you like it? In the description, you can find the link for more details. Number 1. Polk Audio Cena S4. This pick goes to the soundbar that nails the everyday home theater balance better than almost anything here. The Polk Audio is slim, easy to set up, and immediately satisfying. You connect it, start a movie, and within minutes the television feels like it gained confidence. The sound gets wider, the bass gets deeper, and voices become much easier to understand. The up-firing speakers give Atmos content a real sense of height. It is not gimmicky. It is the kind of effect you notice when music swells above the screen or when action feels like it has more vertical space. Polk's voice adjust feature is a lifesaver for late-night watching. You can bring dialogue forward without turning the entire room into a war zone. The wireless subwoofer adds the low end that makes movies feel fun, not just clear. It is not the most complex system here. That is actually the point. For value, simplicity, dialogue, bass, and cinematic impact, the Cena S4 is a winner. If you're interested in this model, the link is just below. Well, that concludes our review of the 7 best Dolby Atmos soundbars you can get right now. If you are interested in any of them, all the links are in the description. You can check the current prices or get a deal. And hey, there's also a free trial of Amazon Prime. 30 days, no shipping costs, faster delivery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more top picks like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.